Beyond Generation 1 Innate, we have a whole pipeline of other potato varieties with more traits, and more traits that are going to continue to enhance sustainability of the potato. So following Generation 1 Innate, we have Generation 2 Innate. And Generation 2 Innate has the same low bruise benefit as Generation 1 does, but it also has late blight resistance and lower sugars. And the lower sugars are achieved by silencing or turning down an enzyme called acid invertase. And what acid invertase does is it reduces the amount of sugars converted from sucrose to reducing sugars. And so with the late blight resistance, you get a reduction in fungicide sprays, and you also get a reduction in losses from late blight when it's present. With the low sugar trait, you can, it enables you to store the potatoes at much cooler temperatures than you would normally store them at, which will slow down spoilage, which will reduce waste and loss from potatoes coming out of storage. The other thing it does is it softens the effect of all of the environmental stresses that normally cause increases in reducing sugars. And those environmental stresses could be disease, it could be heat, or heat stress in the crop that results in sugar ends, for example, in a russet Burbank or a Ranger, which is undesirable, causes undesirable defects in processed fries. So if you don't have that, you throw less away, right? And so, it's likely that in Generation 2, with these additional sustainability traits, that you could have up to a 20% net yield advantage relative to conventional potato varieties. Another benefit of storing potatoes closer to like you store seed potatoes, for example, at cold temperatures, maybe as cold as 38 degrees, you also significantly reduce the amount of sprouting potential in the potatoes, which means that you may be able to significantly reduce the amount of sprout inhibitors that are used in storage.